So the Bruins and the Lightning are about to go into overtime. Go ahead and grab that. It's showing up on camera pretty bright. And of course, I got Bruins gear on because Bruins are playing and whatever. They're down 2-1. I can't jinx them. And Marchand, I'm getting messages on this. People are commenting on it. What do I think of? What about? What about? See, here's the thing that makes me angry as a Bruins fan. I love the Bruins. I can't stand Brad Marchand. After the play in question, they showed Chara going over to the bench and telling him off. His own teammates. Bergeron wasn't happy with him either. First you lowbridge Callahan, and then you lick his face. And I agree with Nick Kypreos, who basically said somebody needs to beat the crap out of him, and Kelly Rudy saying why that wasn't a match penalty, he doesn't know. And the referees went over and talked to him. And this is why, when Bruins fans were like, the league never talked to him about licking people, this is a non-story. Guess what? It's a story again. And I knew we'd be back here. The NHL is going to have to suspend him after tonight for an incident the referees saw and didn't give him a penalty for. Low bridge hits are the dirtiest of dirties. We've talked about head hits and whatever. Low bridge hit is just cowardly. And he really, really could have injured Ryan Callahan there. And whether we like or dislike Ryan Callahan, whatever people may think of him, that kind of hit has no place in hockey. And here's Brad Marchand in a situation where he's still in the game. He had an assist on the go-ahead goal, and I actually wasn't happy to see that. So here's my Bruins scoring shorthanded to go ahead 3-2, and I went, my heart sank because I thought, oh God, if the Bruins win a game on an assist by Marchand, when he should have been out of the game, I'm going to be mad. So I'm kind of pulling for Tampa going into overtime only because of Brad Marchand. And I've been here before. They showed the hit, the low bridge that Marchand was guilty of on Sami Salo from 2012, where he got a 5-game suspension. And that might be the most enraging hit I've ever seen, only because Sami Salo, great guy, made of glass, easily injured, one of the nicest guys in the world, wouldn't fight anybody, and here's Marchand low bridging him. And it was bad, and at the time Marchand's just kind of and that's his attitude about this. You even see Chara's going over and telling him off. Bergeron's telling him off, and his attitude of whatever, it's fine, I don't care, because he'll do it again. This is round 2. This is the playoffs. That kind of crap doesn't even belong in the regular season, and he's doing it in the playoffs again. And I have to admire the restraint of the Tampa Bay Lightning not taking his head off every time he's on the ice. Because I know that's part of the game. I know that's part of what he's doing. But guess what? It's still stupid. And I don't care what team he plays for, and I'll do a review when this game is over, and we'll all talk about Marchand then, but I wanted to get ahead of it and say he should be out of the game. He should not be in this game right now, and I'm really scared he's going to score the game winner, or he's going to get an assist on the game winner, and the Bruins will be going back to Tampa tied 2-2 on the strength of a guy who should have been kicked out of the game. Because we can all debate about penalties. Like, for instance, Kucherov, and I've got that on the board too. Kucherov did pull down Charlie McAvoy going behind the net, and that did lead to the game-tying goal. But I was kind of okay with that because I was like, all right, well, Marchand got the assist on the leading goal. Now there's a non-called penalty on Tampa on the game-tying goal. All right, that almost evens it up. I don't understand why Marchand's still in this game. And if it's a game misconduct to spit on a player, and apparently it is, because that's saliva transfer and that gets you booted out. That's the understanding. Then Marchand should be out of the game. So this has nothing to do with hits. This has nothing to do with good old-fashioned hockey plays. If Marchand had done that in the early 80s, guaranteed that either Dave Semenko, Dave Brown, somebody would have gone out there. And I'm not saying that it would have stopped it from happening, but he would have been in a hospital tonight is what would have happened. So he might have still done it, but he wouldn't still be in this game because he would have been in a hospital with gauze in his ears to make sure his brains didn't come out. I don't get it. Because the officials were right there. And they didn't kick him out of the game. And that's just ridiculous. So yeah, the NHL didn't warn him not to do it anymore. Didn't tell him not to do it. And what did I say? I said then he'll do it again. They're saying it's okay. By the NHL not giving him a directive not to do it, that means it's okay. And the NHL themselves came out and said, we didn't tell him to stop. Then it's okay. This is ridiculous. And this is the 2018 playoffs. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I'm going to watch the rest of the intermission, get ready for the overtime, and hopefully get my head back into the game and out of hating Brad Marchand for the fact that a team I cheer for and wear the colors of means that people are going to look at me and think that I condone actions like that when I don't. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.